Cancerians, welcome to your weekly reading. This is for the week of the 14th to the 20th of June 2021. And I'm going to go ahead, I upload weekly on Mondays for the sun signs. When you get a chance, if you like the reading, if you could like and subscribe for more content and to also spread the word and get the message out, that would be great also. So let's go ahead. We're going to look into um, love, and then we're also going to do another spread for career in this reading. And then we're also going to look into some animal spirits to kind of see what does the spirit guide you for. So we're going to go ahead and look into a reading for the love life for Cancer, June 14th to June 20th. What the spirit has to say. Okay. Okay, so it looks like we're getting kind of pretty simple this week. Um, so you have the Six of Pentacles as a big thing, like the main thing that the universe is really wanting you to look at right now when it comes to your love life. The Six of Pentacles is a giving card. I'm going to put this right side up. For this particular card, if you can see that she almost has some scales. So for this card, what I read off of this is it's further than just giving. It's also about balancing out what you give. And so this is something upside down. This is something that the universe is really wanting you to pay attention to right now. Really paying attention to how much you give. Don't give, you are a giving nature person. So it's not saying to change your nature. It's saying to balance out your own nature. So maybe you might give a little too much to somebody, but you might have gone through a phase of giving too much, giving too much, giving too much, and now you're kind of scaling back on the giving because you've given to probably people that are narcissistic. We have the Emperor upside down at the bottom of the deck. You know, this is a narcissistic character. Right side up is not bad, but upside down most definitely is narcissistic. So you've been probably dealing with narcissists, people with narcissistic behavior. So it doesn't, I'm not calling everybody that you're dealing with a narcissist, but sometimes when you are a giver, you can trigger a hidden narcissistic behavioral patterns in somebody to come out. Sometimes that triggers that. And it seems like you've been running into that a lot. And that has made you tired, just tired. And I understand that so much. You know, you're tired. You don't want to give. You want to keep things to yourself. You're tired of people unappreciative of you and everything. And this is something that the universe is trying to say. Take those lessons, but don't let them change you. The lesson isn't about changing your nature. The lesson is who to be yourself with, who is deserving of that giving. And I'm seeing this here too, in the recent past, you're juggling a lot. This is Two of Pentacles. Pentacles is really in your money, in your love life. And I'm actually going to say the feeling that I get with this is not your money necessarily in your love life being combined this week. I think last week I was feeling that the money and the love life is being combined as far as the energies with it, because there is some abundance coming to you. I will tell you that when it comes to money. But for this, I'm reading the Pentacles as values, family values. This is a part of being a Cancer. Family, home life, structure. The biggest thing, stability. This is the love language. One of the biggest love languages of a Cancer is stability. Here, in your recent past, you have been balancing out so much and juggling it. You've been doing it. You've been looking real pretty with it. Look how pretty she looks. But that's not an easy thing. She's on a rock. She's juggling these two pinnacles. They're bigger than her hands. She got a whole waterfall behind her. She in a dress and a hat. She looking good. She looking real good. But the thing is, that's not an easy thing to do no matter what it looks like. So you've been juggling a lot and probably may even be over juggling. But at this point in time, you're in a judgment phase. So something is coming towards you. Something really is coming towards you for you to judge, which is going to be good. And this probably is something where the imbalance is coming from. All that juggling, juggling this, juggling that, whether it's, family, kids, money, job, like fur babies even are in there, whatever it is, getting your car fixed. Like, there's a lot of stuff that you've been juggling in your life and you've been focusing on that. And something is coming up for you, for a judgment for you when it comes to your love life. I think before, in the last week reading, we were talking about somebody coming into your life. We were talking about somebody who's a little more immature than you are. You've evolved from this person. Right now is the judgment call for that. You have to decide, what do you want? What makes you happy? What is deserving of you? Who is deserving of you? The best way that I like to say this is, if you take yourself out of the equation and you place yourself, somebody who is just like you, and you put that person in the situations that you are in life with people. So if it's somebody that's coming back, because the judgment card is about second chances. So if it's somebody that's coming back, okay, if you were to take a person that's not you, and they come to you and they tell you their story, and their story is exactly the same as yours, right? What is the advice that you would give that person? This is the advice that you need to give yourself in this judgment. You must decide what is for you. Either way is success. But what success do you want? That's up to you. What success? Okay, so now we're looking into the near future, okay? And we have the Seven of Pentacles upside down. This is going to be weighing, this is going to be weighing on you a lot. There's going to be a little bit of, Seven of Pentacles is usually a card about, fostering and growing and, growing something, preparing something. Are you a little too much into your work right now that you are not available for this important decision? This kind of is, it's not something that may happen in the future for sure, but it is a possibility. This right here. This is a possibility. Are you a little too buried into your work to even be open for a love life right now? This is just what I'm getting off of this. Because the other thing that I'm seeing as an ultimate result, I'm seeing the Chariot upside down. You're not moving forward. Now, I don't think this is necessarily a bad thing with this, because I'm seeing, money. You're focusing on money. There's other things that the universe wants you to look at, because we don't just live our life around money. That's not something that is fulfilling. People go to work, people get money, and they get money to have a life, right? You don't just go to get money to stack it up and look at it like you're a dragon. You get money to buy things. You get money to buy a roof over your head. You get money to buy food. You get money to pay for your car. You get money to get your kids into classes. You get money to have a life. So Your focus being too much on money when the universe is trying to give you life, and you're putting your focus more on money than on life, is it can cause a little bit of an imbalance. But I'm gonna actually take another card for the Seven of Pentacles here, because I kind of want to see a little bit more of what the universe has to say around that. I'm not really feeling, as in your future, I'm not really feeling that this is necessarily bad. This might actually be, this could be you waiting on universal timing. So let's see here. Can I get another card for clarification on the Seven of Pentacles upside down? What is the Seven of Pentacles upside down saying for the near future and the Cancer love life? Okay. So I'll just start off right here. We have the Ten of Cups at the bottom. So this is about your love life. This is about that perfect picture family. You see the man and the woman, and then you see the two kids in the background. This is about love. Okay? This is about love. Let's see here. Nine of Cups upside down. Nine of Cups is the Witch card. Okay. So this is what I was saying. I would challenge you to go with the flow of the universe, because this is the near future. And this is what's at stake with this Judgment card here. This is why the universe is wanting you to really pay attention to this right now. This is a major arcana in your present right now. So this is very, very important. It's a very important decision. You need to think about it. You need to meditate on it. You need to make time for it. You don't have time, make time for it. This is also part of your job. It's part of your walk, because this is almost like somebody is picking between whether or not they want their wish fulfillment or not. This is how the universe is looking at it. So it's not saying this is something, if you're looking for the whatever type of guy that you want, whatever, la la da 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 da. The universe has been prepping something for you. The universe is bringing it to you hot on a platter, but it has to be your choice. Everything is about choices. And you really need to think about this to make the right choice. I'm not going to say everybody's situation is different. Of course, when we're talking about, somebody who is, physically abusive, you don't want to go back to that. I'm just gonna say straight with that. You don't want to go back to that. But if we're talking about somebody who, has commitment issues or whatever issues, really keep an open mind and be yourself. So whatever it is on the inside, whatever it is that this person did to hurt you, whatever it is that this person did to harm you or injure you, rest assured that the universe had your back throughout it all. And so receive somebody with an open mind and as yourself, with the confidence that the universe has your back. Okay? We're going to take one more card on the Chariot. The Chariot could also be here because there's no movement right now, because don't forget, we are in Mercury retrograde right now. Now is the time to think about this. It's actually the astrological Mercury right now going retrograde is a time to think and reflect on the past. It is a time to reach a closure. So if you are in pain for anything, now is the time to get the closure for that. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and look into what is the Chariot upside down saying. I want some more clarification on that. Ooh. You see, we have the basis here, Three of Swords. Heartbreak. Okay? Talking about heartbreak. Okay, then we have the Daughter of Pentacles. So, let's see, what is the Daughter of Pentacles saying? I always pull an extra card for court cards because I always want to know not just about the card, but also what is the card saying. That's my little trick. What is the Daughter of Pentacles saying? Okay, so you see this whole with you see this right here. The Daughter of Pentacles is holding a pentacle, and you have the Ace of Pentacles right here at the bottom. New beginning, new beginning in finances, and that Daughter of Pentacles is holding that same pentacle right there. Okay, let's take a look at what she's saying. Lies and deceit. Seven of Swords. Okay. Okay. So I fear that you are already in the mindset that somebody's coming to you in lies. And when you already know, then you can't learn. You get what I'm saying? So if you know somebody's coming to you with lies, but you still receive them and you still hear them and talk to them, then what are you learning? Your eyes aren't open. Everything that they say, you will not listen to. Everything that they are, everything in they're the only thing. It's almost like why listen to this person then? Hmm? This is definitely, yeah. This is a real fear, and this fear is coming from pain, and this pain, it needs to be healed in order to move forward in your life with this person or without this person. This is deeper. This is deeper than you being with one person. This is about your own self. What do you deserve? You deserve to be healed. You deserve to move on. And you deserve to have a life without baggage. I don't know if you saw the last week video, all of your animal spirits were birds. You had the phoenix, you had the peacock, and I think you had the hawk or something. They were all birds. Birds do not fly with suitcases. Let the suitcases in your life go. Let the baggage go. Heal from it. And healing means crying. Healing, you might need to write about it. You might need to start a journal. Okay? You might need to really reflect and think about it. You might need to let your mind run through it. Give your mind a night to just run through it. You know? Don't pound it down and try and keep going forward, because everything that you make off of this energy is gonna be sloppy. Everything that you make off of this energy is gonna be sloppy. So you need to smooth out your energy. This is all happening for a reason. And it's to heal. And it's to evolve. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and close off the love. And we're going to get into money. I don't know about you, Cancer, but I like me some money. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into money. What do we have for money for Cancer? June 14th through the 20th. Okay. What do we have here? Is meaning good, okay? Okay. Ooh, yes. Okay, well, your money is looking good, Cancer. Your money is looking good. Okay, so then we have the Six of Pentacles again, but it's right side up. So obviously, when it comes to your love life, I'm not gonna lie, you got some iffy energy there. You got some complication. It's all right. It's all right. Love is always complicated. You can't calculate it. But for your money, honey, for that money, Six of Pentacles, right? Remember when we said that's giving? Look at her feeding them cats. And look, oh, let me say, I want you guys to see it. Look how full her bowl is for them cats. It's almost overflowing. She filled it up so much. I mean, it's over the brim. Just a whole bunch of food for them kitty cats. Okay, so this is good. I'm not gonna lie, this is really good. Okay, so for the overall energy, you have Three of Cups. We got some parties going on, celebrations. You got accomplishments. This week is a week of some kind of accomplishment here going on. Let me just take one more card for this because this is so beautiful. I definitely want to delve into this because I love delving into some good news. Let's go ahead. So Three of Cups. I want another card for, ooh, we got some going down on the ground. We got some lot going down on the ground. Okay, so let's take a look here. What we got. Again, we got the Six of Pentacles. Cancers. Yeah, you giving a lot to that finances, all right, and it's paying off here because you getting enough. You on your way to getting enough to give. That's Six Pentacles right there. Okay, and then you have, which is one Pentacle. Let me just go back to here, and that's one Pentacle above the Five of Pentacles. Six is also the number of journey. Six is like a spiritual journey number. So this is on your way to getting more, but right now you're comfortable. Right now you are comfortable. So you might have gone on some financial struggles maybe in 2020, 2019, and you're kind of coming into kind of like a stable point there, but that's not the end of the road. Right now in this week, you're definitely in that Six of Pentacles, so you are definitely expanding. You're definitely, giving into your finances, your career, your business, however that is. You're going through a transformation too. Okay, I can definitely see now, like we're getting into finances here. I can definitely see now why you are thinking that your love life, you don't have time for the love life. That's why the universe is trying to also tell you to take time to think about it because this is part of this transformation. You need to take this in. You need to learn this lesson. It's gonna affect into your finances. Okay, we got Five of Wands upside down. That's not too bad upside down because you're beating competition. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles upside down. Okay, so that's all pretty good. You're definitely, like I said, you're definitely focusing in on your finances heavily. You know what I mean? Um, I do see something with this Five of Wands upside down and this Nine of Pentacles upside down. This kind of tells me you might also be going through somebody coming out of your life. Or you might need to be leaving somebody out of your life. And this person is coming as an energy of maybe somebody who always feels like, you always feel like they're always making a competition or something. You may not even know it. They might have it all in their head. But kind of a little bit of a jealous energy or whatever. Somebody's trying to piggyback on your success here. Somebody is trying to kind of piggyback on your success. You need to be careful of that. And you need to be careful on what you give to that person. Let's go ahead and look a little bit more because you have something to celebrate. And if you don't have something to celebrate in this week, it is coming up very soon. But I do believe it's going to be this week because this is this week's reading. So there's something to celebrate. There's an accomplishment. There's something that you focused on and you achieved. And it may have even turned out better than you anticipated by now, even though you just achieved it. Or if you've already been achieving it, this week is a breaking point there where you kind of hit like a glass ceiling or something. Um, and during that time, your lesson is going to be make sure the people around you are not piggybacking on your success, because your success is your success. I like to always tell people, like, you cannot do the universe's job. The universe has a path and has all of our individual lessons already laid out for us. And we all have to walk those lessons. And other people need to walk those lessons. If you try to overly help somebody on their path, in their lesson, you will suffer consequences for that also, because you need to learn not to do that, because the universe has it laid out for this particular soul, for this particular spirit, to go through what they're going through and to overcome what they overcome. You do not get in the way of that. Okay? Nobody is getting in the way of you and your success, because if somebody did, you would not be successful. So you got to remember that always. So, what we also have here in the recent past is Knight of Swords. So this is some sort of communication that might have not came in. So let's see, and this is coming in for your career. What is the Knight of Swords saying? So you got a lot of things popping up. Okay. We have the Three of Cups and the Three of Swords. Look at all that threes. Threes is your number this week for money. And the Ace of Cups. So I think that last week we talked about somebody not coming into your life, right? And this came out on the side. You have the High Priestess and you also have the Tower. Okay. So this is a lot of change. You can feel it. It's probably giving you some anxiety. Somebody attempted to come towards you, but was blocked. Could have been anxiety. Could have been you blocked this person and they weren't able to reach you. And they're heartbroken over this. They're highly heartbroken over this. And this ties into your success because this person is also watching you. And they're watching your success. They're watching you grow. They're obsessed with this, really, But yeah, I mean, they're watching you. They wanted to come forward, but they didn't in the recent past. And they're heartbroken. And I feel like this is with love, so this is with matters of heart. Might even be somebody who energy like that's trying to be with you, but they're trying to see how to be with you in a relationship, and so they're trying to see where they fit in. But you're so independent that it's hard to figure out where they fit in. But they are unwilling to do the simple thing, which is just come and be themselves. And you feel this. And so things are changing. Yeah, most definitely things are changing. In the present, you have the Seven of Cups. So right now, okay, so you remember also, in the love, we have the Judgment with the love, okay. Now you have the Seven of Cups here in the present time. And you have some options. And you have a lot of options and you have a lot of pathways that are available for you when it comes to your career. And they're kind of boom, 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 boom. The thing is you have to pick the perfect one. You have to pick the one that's for you. And you have to take your time. Right now, like I said before, we are in Mercury retrograde. It is not a time to do. It is only a time to plan and a time to see. So, Right now, I would actually say you kind of want to get into your manifestation mode. Kind of sit back and really meditate and think about the things that you want. Think about the things that you want and need in your life and manifest them towards you in divine timing. So, with this person definitely wants to work with you um, because they want to be involved in what you're doing. In the near future, I see the lovers upside down, so I don't see that happening. I'm going to pull one more card for that. Can I get another card for the lovers upside down, please? Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles on the base, which is hard work. That's the working card. I like to call that. And then we have the Five of Swords upside down. So, yes, this person is really wanting to kind of collaborate with you and kind of a person that just wants to insert themselves in what you're doing just to feel important. That's definitely not going to happen though. It's not even something that is up for debate. And so this person is internally feeling heartbroken about it because you are at the point where it comes to your finances and it comes to your career and it comes to your business. The universe is wanting you to work exclusively with the universe right now. Um, there may be some partnerships that the universe brings to you that in divine timing. But at this week, right now, it's just wanting you to work exclusively with the universe. It's not wanting any other energies involved. And you've probably, because you know you have the high priestess in the tower here, so things are going to change. You're gonna get some money coming in. You know what I mean? You're having reason to celebrate. You're having reason to you're being successful, and you're being successful by yourself in the universe. And that's how the universe wants it to stay right now, because even though you're climbing up and you're having success, you're still very vulnerable at this point. And so it's not going to take a lot to knock you off your game, depending on how manipulative somebody can be and how determined somebody is going to be. It's not going to be that hard right now at this time. And it's not saying that you're an easy target. It's just saying you still have a little bit to go on your journey first. So take your time on your journey. Let the universe mold you for the position that you were supposed to be in right now. Um, because at the end of the day, honey, Cancer, you got the sun, and it's so beautiful. This is all things good. This is your ultimate result here. I'm even going to pull another card on this because, like I said, I love talking about good news. So let's look here. What is the sun saying? Ooh, we got the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom, though. We got the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. Okay. Okay. I'm a little dramatic. Because I'm so happy. Okay, then we got the Knight of Wands upside down. So who's this trying to come in with the basis of the Wheel of Fortune? You see this person trying to insert themselves again. In they gonna do it again. Okay, let's see. Knight of Wands. And you still okay, so I'm hoping, I'm still kind of new with doing these readings, but when I was shuffling it, I know you saw me shuffling it. What we got at the bottom again? We got the Wheel of Fortune again at the bottom. You ain't got and the moon. Ooh. So this Knight of Wands is coming in to reveal some things about, ooh, they're going to reveal something? The Moon? What? And look at all these major arcanas in your, first of all, look at all these major arcanas. You got the Tower, 1, the High Priestess, 2, the Lovers, 3, the Wheel of Fortune, 4. You got the Wheel of Fortune twice, but I'm going to count it as 1, you know, because humble. The Moon, 5, the Sun, 6, and the Death, 7. That's a good number, 7. Okay, so the Knight of Wands is, ooh, I can see why you think this person might be a little bit deceiving, though, because of how this person is coming up. That Knight of Wands upside down is kind of like, is really like a little flighty, you know? It's like, it's a lot of like power to it, but it's not lasting power, you know? And you could feel it like just a little too. I'm feeling somebody coming in and they're feeling like they're suffocating. You know, you feel like you're suffocating around their energy because they're just trying to encompass you, you know, and they're like, no, you won't go anywhere. I need you right here. I need you to do that, blah, 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 blah. But they are going to reveal some things to you. And I see that Moon. So I'm going to take one more card. And I do see the Wheel of Fortune. This is something that is supposed to happen. You're supposed to also use your intuition with this also, with that High Priestess that popped out right over there. You're supposed to use your intuition. But this is something, this is the Wheel of Fortune. So no matter how this person's energy comes at you, this is actually for the betterment of you, even if it's just peace of mind, okay? So I want to know a little bit more about this. But like I said, this is something revealed to you. I'm feeling this person coming in. They're very suffocating. This is something that you need to watch out for with people around you and people trying to kind of like control you, because you're a very kind-hearted person. That's what people know you as, especially in the past, is being very kind-hearted and being very giving. And people take that for a weakness, foolishly. So there's somebody that's going to try and like push you towards something just by being a little intimidating. That's what I'm feeling. But they are going to reveal something to you. And it's going to be really good because with your finances, I mean, it's going to be something that you need to hear. So I'm just going to pull one more card before we end this career and we move on to the animal spirits. So I'm going to pull one more card. I just want to know, I want to have one more card for the story of the ultimate result when it comes to Cancer's money in the week of June 14th and the 20th. Okay. Six of Swords. So this is a journey card, right? The number 6, the meaning of the card, going on a journey, spiritual journey. 4 of Swords. So this is going to make you kind of, oh no, I think this is your person. And this might be both of you. This is your person right now. This person right now is debating how to come to you. But after they come to you and they reveal, you are going to be taking your time and thinking, which is the wise thing to do. Because you have a lot that you got, and you have a lot coming to you in the future, and you need to be making wise decisions about who's going to be around you. You're going to have to be yourself, but be yourself with more wisdom that you collected from your past. Okay? So I hope that this helps. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at these animal spirit cards. We're going to see what the animal spirits have to say. I love animals. All of them. They just all are a piece of the pie when it comes to the world. So I'm going to bring this up here. And we're going to look into this. So I'm going to pull 3 cards For this week's spirit guides, I need 3 cards between June 14th and June 20th for Cancer. What does the spirit guides have to say? Okay. So, you have the fire ant. Ooh, and ants are workers. So, fire ants. You have the bee. The bee is a worker. You're working, Cancer. You're working. And we have the frog. Frogs can be fertile too, so somebody's pregnant or trying to get pregnant. This is the time. I'm just joking, but I'm not really. Okay, so let's look here. We're going to open up the book and I'm going to read the fire ant first. Fire ant. Aggression, rigid thinking, following orders. Fire ant energy flares up without us noticing. It's the force that attracts us to people and situations that feed our imbalances rather than those that counter them. Gossiping and blaming are a few indicators that misaligned fire ant energy is at play. You may also find yourself stewing on a person or situation, only making things worse. How can you break free from the drama and cool down? Fire ants are surprisingly sensitive. Don't pretend the heat isn't getting to you. When in balance, you are thoughtful and disciplined. When out of balance, argues, excess heat, gossips. To bring into balance, solo time, walks at night. Of course, walks at night if you are in an area that you can walk at night. Not everybody. I live in a city, so, and I have 2 puppies, not for full grown dogs yet, so that's not always like a best thing. But if you can get out at night, even just a little bit, if you have a balcony, if you live in an apartment, or if you have a backyard, just kind of get out at night. That'll be good for you. So, the next one is the bee. Earnest, hardworking, and democratic. The bee personality is a delight to be around, especially when there's a team project on the horizon. Bees love to work steadily and thoughtfully until the final task is complete. They are sensitive creatures, aware of many subtleties at once. Since they're artists at heart, they usually add creative details to the overall vision. For the most part, they have bustling, joyous personalities until they're too tired from all the work. Then they gripe, and then sting. When in balance, content, active, and vibrant. When out of balance, overworked, annoyed. To bring into balance, mini vacation. Remember that 3 of Cups partying? That could also be, you might need some time away if you can. Most definitely, some time away. Nothing ever happened bad to somebody taking time away, to be honest with you. Technically not. And you have the frog. Clearing, cleansing, healing. The frog and the water element are almost inseparable. The frog spends its first months of life entirely within this healing element, and then emerges to rest on land. But no matter how earthly the frog becomes, its need for cleansing and rejuvenation is regular. Frogs tend to become overworked and undernourished, so it's vital that such sensitive creatures practice self-care. This card serves as a reminder that water helps us cleanse, forgive, and release. Time to dive in. Frogs aren't meant to carry a heavy load. When in balance, clear energy and enthusiasm for life. When out of balance, depleted, running on empty. To bring into balance, lake, river, ocean, or bathhouse. Okay, So you definitely need to get out in nature. That's my advice to you, getting out in nature. Um, Balancing out the work. Why you're in a new, don't be too hard on yourself because you are in a new stage in your career, in your life. You have gotten up. You've like poof, poof, risen. This is the beginning of that. So you are a baby to this new life that you're having. And you haven't gone even, you're in a new cycle. You're not in the middle of this new cycle. You're at the beginning of this new cycle. So you need to give yourself some time to adjust. And then also, you need to give yourself some time to rest from the last cycle. And I know, like, I feel like for me, with this new cycle, I've been like, rest? How much rest do I need? You need as much as you need, okay? So definitely take your time to rest. Take your time to, be on your own. Cancers are very empathic. Empaths need their time alone to cleanse. Take your baths, your spiritual baths. Go to the lake, go to the ocean, like the card said. Go into, just, take walks if you can. If you can't do a night walk, just do a daytime walk or early morning walk or something. Just get out. It's going to be really good for you. And balance out all of that. And that's going to help you with judgment time. That's going to help you see who the people around you. If you're not forcing yourself to see, but you are allowing yourself to see. I hope that that makes sense. So, but that's everything that I have for you guys. Um, there will be another video uploaded on Monday, next Monday, um, for Cancer again and all the other sun signs. And if you could go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel. If you like it, that helps me because, and that helps other people see the reading, because the more likes, the more, that people will be able to see, come into the community. This is a new community that I'm starting here. And also, it makes me feel good on the inside because it's like, oh, people like what I'm doing. So that's like my encouragement to keep going with this. And then if you could subscribe so you can go ahead and get a notification when I upload another video, because I'm also going to be doing videos on people's moon signs and also videos on the moon cycles. As time goes by, I will be building that up. I myself am building up my own energy, up my own spiritual energy up to be doing these readings on here. And I have to say that I really, really love it. So I will see you Cancers next week. And I hope that these messages help guide you and help push you towards what the universe wants for you. Okay? Thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Okay? Bye.